Here's the secret to women not getting that body transformation that they want, especially if they've been looping for years, sometimes decades, guys. There is a lack of consistency. And I know that sounds obvious, but hear me out. So the body loves consistency. It's really boring. I hate to say it. And what happens is women will stay consistent for a while. And then if they're not seeing those amazing results in 2 minutes or 2 weeks or even 2 months, then they start to float away. They start to think it's wrong, it's not working. I'm wrong, I'm not working, right? All of that shame, guilt stuff that goes on. There is a lack of patience, and the consistency is a skill set. Consistency is a value. And that value is being asked to be strengthened when you're looking for that body transformation. If you're not consistent, you will not see your results, or you will see results, but you will not sustain them. And you will end up going down the rabbit hole, beating yourself up. And in that place, when you're down in the muck, in the deeper energies of shame, guilt, frustration, maybe some anger, all that kind of stuff, then what happens is now you're operating from down here. And you cannot create a body that's up here, that's living light and lean and strong and empowered when you're coming from stories down here. But every loop that you do when you don't commit, when there's no consistency, for example, when you fall away from your healthy food, your healthy training, whatever it happens to be, then you're going to land back down in the muck. And when you're in the muck, you have your story that is being born out of the muck. And you're recreating and strengthening that story. And that is what I see women beating up on themselves, women thinking that they're not enough. They think that the weight or the body is defining them. And I can tell you it's not. I can tell you that it is a facade. And we've been living it for generations, for thousands of years, right? And it's a game changer when you come to understand you can still be happy and whole and empowered and not be in the body that you endeavor to have, but you can always be working towards it and know that what you're doing is enough. Like, it is enough. And so it is about being on a path of building health and building wellness. And so this is where I talk about your value system, and the values that you have must match. What are your goals? Well, my goals are, I want to lose 20 pounds. I want to lose 50 pounds. I want to lose 100 pounds. Okay, great. I want to be tight and toned. I want to be strong. I want to be shapely. Okay, great. I want to look like I train. Like I want to look more athletic. I want to age better. Okay, great. So we have those goals and we hold on to those goals, but the beliefs underneath must match the goals. Whoop, go this way. Whoop. I'm seeing the opposite here. So you've got your goals and the beliefs underneath, the stories, the narrative, where you are in your energy must be supportive of those goals. So down here, if you've had another slip in your consistency, if you're looking at it again, like I missed it again, I'll start again on Monday, or every Monday's a do-over, it is out of alignment with your goals. Because if your values are to live a certain way, to look a certain way, to feel a certain way, and it's okay to want to look and feel great, ladies, okay? There's nothing conceited about that whatsoever. If that's your goals and your value is, I value my health, I value aging, I value self-care, then it's a win-win. But when your beliefs are not supporting those values, well, I don't want to eat well, I want to have fun. Well, I want to go out for dinner 3 times a week. Well, this is hard work. I'm going to be talking about this with our spring training and lifestyle gals who joined just a few days ago. We still got room for it, by the way. It's a 10-week program. $99 for 10 weeks. That's it. And we do we do seasonal workouts, spring, summer, fall, winter. And so just email me if you're interested in the next one coming up. Right now we're in spring. And it is about looking at our stories, looking at what we're telling ourselves, okay? You think you know what you're telling yourself, but energy is more important than words, more important than the narrative. So You cannot create a great body, strong body, healthy bones, consistency in your food and exercise strategy, which is necessary for aging women, guys. We stayed there naturally in our 20s, even in our 30s, because we could. It changes at 40, 50, 60 plus, 70 plus, right? So you have to have your energy has to be up leveled as well. This is why, unless you're feeling empowered, unless you're feeling like this is a lifestyle I want to live. I want to live like a lifestyle athlete instead of a lifestyle dieter, instead of a chronic dieter and a chronic go, 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 fall away, fall away. It's no way to live, guys. And it drains your energy and it pulls on your self-esteem. And then you come into 50, 60 years old and it's like, oh, it's just aging. No, it's not. It's not. It's because there is a pattern that you set a long time ago that hasn't rejigged itself. That's all. It's a pattern that was easier in your 20s and 30s, but now you got to do differently, because this is mindset work, guys. And I know everybody's talking mindset, and it kind of like drives me crazy because most people don't know how to do it. It's not about rah, 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 go, go, go. That's not mindset. It's very quiet. It's very deep. It's very, how do I describe it? It is like a formidable force that is like, one client said it was like an inner gur within. I love that. An inner gur that's always driving you. There's a motivation there. There is a sense of purpose. The sense of purpose. So this is where I always say to women, how do you want to live? What does that look like for you? What do you want? Do you remember in The Notebook when he's chatting with Rachel Adams at the car because she is being wed to another guy, but she really loves Noah, and they're at the car, but she has to go back to marrying this other dude because it's what's expected of her. And she's like, I can't not do that because it's what's expected of me. And it's complicated. And he goes, no, it's not. No, it's not. And he said to her, what do you want? What do you want? And she's like, it's not that easy. And he goes, yeah, it is easy. What do you want? And she was there supporting everybody else's expectations and having to marry this rich dude and all this kind of stuff. And I say that to women all the time. What do you want? What do you want? And it's always the same. I want a great body. I want to lose the weight and keep it off. I want to look and feel great in my clothes or out of my clothes. I want to feel proud of who I am. I want to age well with strength and integrity and empowerment and look and feel amazing. Great. Then let's get on with it. What do we need to do? And this is where working longer term with somebody is more important, because this is where I say to my women, when you have those hiccups, when you have those little speed bumps, that's when coaching matters. When you go, doop, when you dip, uh-oh, what happened here? That is where all the change comes in. Let's take a look at this. That's where it happens. It's not when you're rocking your food and rocking your workout, guys. It is when you're in the dip. And when you're in the dip is when most women run away, right? They do the lone wolf thing. They hide in their cave. I don't want anybody to see me because I failed. No, failure is feedback. That's what a coach does, is they look at it, but you've got to be willing to be vulnerable and come out of your cave long enough to say, okay, let's take a look at this, and stop hanging your head, guys. This is life. Life is messed up. Life is friggin' hard. Life is a challenge, and we all know it by now. Let's not fool anybody. And when you fall and you go down that rabbit hole and you're beating yourself up because you messed up on your food, you gained back 10 pounds or whatever, okay, fine. Then let's take a look at that and let's give it space. Just hold space for it. That's it. And let's not claim anything around it, and look at it with curiosity. I always say to my women, and I know some of you are listening to this, and I've said it 1,000 times, the two most important things if you want to get an amazing body transformation, if you're working with a coach that's going deep enough, that is going to create a foundational change in all places, physically, nutritionally, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, is stay open and stay curious. That's it. Stop attaching your stories. Oh, I failed again. Oh, I'm not worth it. Oh, she can do it. I can't do it. Shut up. Stop it. If you saw your kid talking to themselves that way, you would say, honey, no, 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 no. Or hopefully you would. And you say, no, it's not true. I love you. I know you're capable. All right, let's take a look at this. So you've got to reparent yourself the same way. And as a coach who is in your corner, that's what needs to happen. Those are the women that I work with. So consistency and stop beating yourself up. Really. That is, it's the lower echelons that are at work that are pulling you down because it's been there. It didn't just show up when you wanted to lose weight, guys. It showed up 30, 40, 50 years ago. And you've dragged that conditioning with you. And it's just plopped itself on top of wanting a body transformation. Or it could plop itself on top of wanting to make more money, wanting to have a great relationship, wanting to have a great career, start a business. That's all it is. And so when you work at the deeper psychological part of working with a person, with a client, it actually helps all those areas because this is about bettering the person. This is about expanding their belief system and having a bigger self-identity to support them in being bigger in their life, in a 2.0 version of them instead of a 1.0. So if you're in a 1.0 version of yourself, know there is a 2.0 right there. It's right there. And you just have to claim it. You just have to want it. I know that sounds really arrogant. You really have to want it, guys. And if you want it, you will find a way. And when you falter, you'll pick yourself back up and go, screw that. I failed. I went down. I'm back. I'm back. I can't tell you how many times I failed, guys. Okay? Now when I fail, now when I mess up, it's like, oh, I did it again. Okay, let's mop up. Okay. And I move on. And that's a skill set I had to learn. I really did, because I would be down on myself, guys, and I kept myself down for years because I beat up on myself. Or I didn't want anybody to see me. I had this vision of perfectionism, right? So consider that everything you need is inside yourself, and that's where we need to work. When we're working on a body transformation, we have to work on a heart, soul, and spirit transformation as well. That's the beauty of what I get to do. I'm so blessed to be able to do this work. Okay, you guys, if you want to chat, book a call. You know where to find me. Yes, it's a free call. No, I don't sell you anything. Yes, I'm here to coach you. That is my mission. Okay, be kind to yourself. All right? You're worthy. Take care.